This is our 2018 National Retriever Championship here in the Paducah area of Kentucky. This is our 78th annual running of the National Championship, and we're very thrilled to be here. It's an American Kennel Club event. It starts with about 10,000 dogs that run American Kennel Club field trials, and it comes down at the end to about the top 100 dogs in the country running for the top honor of being the National Field Trial Champion.
Chief! We've got dogs from Alaska, Florida, all up and down the East Coast, up and down the West Coast, and everywhere in between. People spend a lot of effort, time, and capital in this sport.
This is just such a wonderful event, and of the 106 dogs, everybody knows only one will win. So they really just want to enjoy the event and enjoy the idea that their dog qualified, their dog is here and is competing with the greatest dogs in the country.
The dogs were tested on multiple landmark retrieves with a mixed bag of a rooster pheasant, a hen pheasant, and a mallard duck. And when you have a mixed bag, that alone makes it more difficult for the dogs in that if they go out and retrieve the mallard duck first, which they did today, now they've got to switch gears and try to find either a hen pheasant or a rooster pheasant, and that just keeps them on their toes and us as handlers on our toes. As far as this 8th series, there's a judge from California, a judge from Maryland, and a judge from Texas. What those 3 judges are looking for is how well these dogs will remember each bird in succession after the first bird that they retrieve. And the configuration of the test, in other words, the rooster pheasant was very long and very deep from where we were standing. There was a hen pheasant that was up against a piece of woods that acts like a little bit of a buffer for the dogs. They have to use their head and their nose and their eyes to make sure that they not let that little island of woods bother them.
Our next dog to run will be dog number 106, Mully, handled by Wayne Curtis.
Mully is the 2017 National Amateur Retriever Champion, and I'm blessed and fortunate enough to have him in my kennel. The test here was very challenging. It made a lot of handlers anxious and a little bit nervous online, myself included. And I was very pleased with Mully's performance. He did an outstanding job of retrieving those birds today.
It really started many, many, many years ago with maybe just a couple people saying my dog is better than yours. During this national championship event, there will be 10 separate tests, and the idea is to test these great dogs equally on land and on water.
It's held in each time zone once every 4 years. This is the first time it's been held in the state of Kentucky, and we've been working to host this event for several years now.
I think the wildlife people host a number of different events here, and what your wildlife people are doing here is tremendous service to the state of Kentucky and the people, allowing us to come in. Couldn't treat anybody any better than what your wildlife department has done, and it's greatly appreciated.
The participants at the event have all been complimentary as far as what we're able to provide for them, the experience they're gaining here. The people are speaking highly of the Paducah and Western Kentucky area in general, and this is just an incredible event for us to host.
It's just a wonderful time to be here. We love the area. It's been a lot of work to come here.
We feel like our area was suitable for this event because we provide a diversity of fields and ponds on the wildlife management area that make this suitable for testing a high level of retriever activity. We also feel like the area is attractive because of the infrastructure in and around Paducah. There are a lot of restaurants, a lot of hotels. This event, with having several hundred people involved, they need dining facilities, they need places to stay, and Paducah is prepared to do all that.
The training for our field trial retrievers is very similar to a professional sport.
This is what you work for, not only all year to come here, but you work the entire dog's life to compete. Each dog is slightly different, just like each great athlete is slightly different. And some dogs are very, very good on marking on land. Other dogs might be very, very good on marking on water.
These dogs spend every day, all day in training. They get 2 or 3 tests a day. They eat, sleep, breathe, live retrieving. We breed them for the best and we train them for the best, and it's a year-round program that puts a lot of time and effort into competing, and the results are when you can get to the end of the competition and hopefully be crowned national champion.
There's always that excitement that builds during these nationals. There's a camaraderie behind all of the owners and all of the handlers. Every dog does its best. You just wish your dog does better.
Smokey's been in our training program since he's been a puppy. He's an amateur field champion, which is a level of performance that the dogs achieve when they've won so many events and accumulated so many points.
Our next dog to run will be dog number 29, Smokey, and handled by Dave Rora.
Sit. Good, right there. Smokey. Once I saw the love of the hunting dog put into a competition, I had to jump in and do it myself. And it's been a lot of fun and it's a lot of reward. Hopefully the dogs are good enough to get called back to the 10th and final series, which would be tomorrow, and then we'll see who's the best.
We'd like to congratulate the winner of the 2018 National Retriever Championships. Google, coming from Virginia, along with its handler, Alan Pleasant, beat out over 100 other dogs to win the title of National Field Champion. Contested since 1941, a Labrador has been victorious all but 4 times. And once again, it's a Black Lab on top this year. Congratulations.